We're back with the Best of Bleav Network Hour on Stadium. Do you believe?
We're back, baby. It's the charity stripe. Pitch free throws, cuz they all free. Joshua Fisher, Alexander, Toss Me the Rock, Desopoulos, DJ, Nikki, Snacks, Kreider. Best of Bleav right here on Stadium. We talked about the NFC Championship game, the AFC Championship game, but probably like the third storyline right now in the NFL, the QB carousel that's about to go down. Who's going where? Smash and Dash, Chris Johnson, CJ2K, Lendale White, their guest Pac-Man Jones of Bleav in Bengals, talk about their former team, the Tennessee Titans, and what they can do at quarterback. Enjoy this clip.
We know Derek Carr going to be available for sure. Then you got Brady. Then you got A-Rod. Do you think the Titans should make a push at one of those three?
A-Rod,
right.
Titans are contenders. I'm talking about for the Super Bowl. I think Derek Carr is y'all best bet of who might land there. I'm quite sure y'all want to get a quarterback right now. And Carr can play. It ain't like Carr no bum.
I just think with Derrick Henry right now, I don't feel like we can draft and try to wait for a quarterback to become a guy. They smart. You try to pursue Thomas Patrick, Edward, Eugene Brady. We know that they're going to put 8 in the box with Derrick Henry, but when you bring Tom Brady, there's no way in hell you can do that. We will see, because one thing I do know, we have the greatest owner in the world with Miss Amy, but for some reason, our GMs in the past have been hot dog water, man. They don't know how to re-sign nobody. Every one of our top players, from CJ to Eddie George, they always let somebody go. So they better figure it out. Who do you think, 2K?
I'm going to say Derek Carr, because I feel like if we get Derek Carr, we got a chance on getting Devontae Adams. Because he came out and said, I'm only
here.
Derek. So if Derek leave, I'm pretty sure he going to want out.
Rodgers, Carr, none of the above. What do you guys think?
For the Titans,
yeah.
I think that Rodgers would be a really good fit there. I am over the whole Rodgers and Green Bay saga. I think that it's run its course here. I'm sick and tired of seeing that, he's lost the locker room, or him and LaFleur are having a dispute, or there's not enough weapons there and he's just not – like, I'm done with it. Get him in a different situation, let him see if he can win somewhere else. Get him out of the cold weather, maybe he'll be less cranky, and see if he can actually win more than one Super Bowl. I think the Titans team's not terrible. I love Vrabel, and I said it a couple weeks ago. He needs a guy that he respects at head coach. And I think Vrabel is a guy like that because he played for a number of years at a really high level. So having Rodgers, adding him to that team with Derrick Henry, with another year of Treylon Burks, let's see if Robert Woods can become some semblance of a weapon that he used to be. Maybe even go out and get someone else in the draft and see if you can get a good team in place. I don't think Derek Carr is, he's good, but how much of a step up is he better than Tannehill, right? If you actually want to go out and get a quarterback for this team, go out and get the Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. I don't think Derek Carr makes a difference, quite frankly.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
I think he is better than Ryan Tannehill.
He is. It's not a difference maker, though.
But they don't have enough around him, outside of Derrick Henry. It's not like Derek Carr on the Raiders didn't have a wide receiver one. He had Devontae Adams. Right. It's not like he didn't have a good enough running back. He had Josh Jacobs, who led the league. So, yeah, I'm with you. I think Rodgers is the best case scenario. Let's go to your team, though, Toss. Bleav in Cowboys. Okay. They had Daryl Johnston on. And we'll run 2 clips together. Our Bleav in Panthers guys, they're a crazy hypothetical. Enjoy both these clips.
I do believe that Dallas wasted a huge opportunity with a window because they knew Dak was their guy early on that rookie contract. And there was an opportunity for them to maximize it there. It's going to be interesting to see what San Francisco does with Trey Lance and Brock Purdy. It might be who gives us the biggest window. That could be one of the deciding factors in who's going to be the starter next year. We got to wait and see how they finish. But, John Lynch is going to have a tough decision to make, through the course of the offseason. A lot of draft capital spent on getting Trey Lance. But if this kid takes you to the Super Bowl and wins, you got a lot of tough decisions to make. So what maximizes that window? And that's where I've become a big believer in it, is when you find that young quarterback and you watch Cincinnati. Man, Cincinnati's going to be all in here for the next couple of years.
Here's the question I got for both of you. So you got your first round pick, right? Would you send your first round pick to New Orleans for Sean Payton, or would you send that first round pick and Dak Prescott to Green Bay for Aaron Rodgers? Which one would you rather do?
That means I'm keeping McCarthy as coach.
Mm-hmm.
With the Rodgers.
So you're going to have McCarthy and Rodgers, but you're going to give away Dak in a first round pick, or you're going to have Sean Payton and Dak Prescott with no first round pick.
Whatever that was, that and you got to repeat that again. But whatever it is, that got to go.
Dak and a first round pick going to Green Bay for Aaron Rodgers. And Mike McCarthy is, or you trade your first round pick to New Orleans for Sean Payton and you still have Dak.
Will Green Bay trade Aaron Rodgers in the same conference? Because that seems to be the thing. Would they even trade him to Dallas?
But if he doesn't want to be there and he's getting older, like, I mean.
What is he, 36, I think?
He's like 38, I think.
He might be. Actually, let me look that up. Jerry Jones is 105. So, like, he ain't got time to wait around. He ain't got time to wait around on Dak to figure this out. Or you know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm seriously sitting here like, would Jerry Jones do that? Like, I think Jerry Jones,
all right, Cowboys, we can all agree, have really blown this window.
We're giving the Cowboys a lot of run this episode.
We really are.
I think it's causing a little bit of.
It's America's team.
Yeah, PTSD.
Is it still America's team?
Do we need to have the viewership discussion
I'm just
again?
saying. Like,
it is.
America's team. At this point, I want to see. They're like in the Knicks category. They're closer, obviously, but I want to see them be good again. Like, I want to see the Cowboys.
It's good for football.
It's good for football.
It's like these two teams right here on our tabletop.
Yeah,
they're both good. It's good for college football.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, it's good that the 49ers are getting back to the same point, right? Like the Chiefs.
But they've been doing it consistently for the last like 10 years.
But we've got like the Chiefs, like true established franchise in the last 5 years, right?
Right.
They've won one. The 49ers have not won one, but they got there. They got to the NFC Championship last year. They're back. The Bucks, like now we don't know where Brady's going to end up. That's an interesting cog that has to fall into place. Tennessee, maybe for him, maybe for the Cowboys, who knows? But let's each address the little
hypothetical,
the debacle, the debate.
The debate. Okay.
So would you rather have Sean Payton and Dak as a Cowboys fan, or Aaron Rodgers and Mike McCarthy?
To me, it's no question.
Sean Payton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sean Payton and Dak?
I agree.
Without a doubt.
I agree.
It's better for your future.
Yeah.
In probably some additional clarification, if they bring in Sean Payton, Kellen Moore is not the OC as well.
Probably
Sean
not.
Payton's going to bring in his own guy. We now know that Dan Quinn is staying with the team, which I am over the moon about.
Lucky.
Very
You're
lucky.
lucky a lot of the jobs stink out there.
That guy deserves a head coaching position.
And he probably doesn't want one because a lot of the jobs are terrible.
Yeah.
To me, sorry.
That was just Aaron Rodgers is like, because we saw, I know 2 years ago he won the MVP, but this past season, I did not see enough from him. And at his age, not everybody's Tom Brady can play until they're 45. And I know Aaron Rodgers is very, very special. I didn't see enough for him to make me like push that red button and pick him now, even if I still had Mike McCarthy.
Last thing I'll say is that him and Mike McCarthy have already done the whole thing. They've already gone on a few dates. Didn't work out. They broke up. I don't think there's going to be.
You don't need to get back together for a second time.
Yeah.
If we've learned one thing in the game of
They're
life.
not renewing their vows.
Yeah. All right. Next segment, we have a guest, Scott Hansen of Red Zone, the man, the myth, the legend, the voice of NFL Sundays, joining us on Best to Bleav right here on Stadium, where the charity stripe. We'll see you guys in just a hot second.
Hang tight. We'll be right back in just a second with some more great Bleav content on Stadium.